Welcome back, Conquers. Your presence and support mean everything on this journey to awakening and limitless abundance. And if you're new here, welcome to Awake and Conquer, where we unlock divine tools to help you manifest the life you deserve. Tonight we step into one of the most intense new moons of the year, a Scorpio new moon that arrives on November 20th, 2025, at 12:47 a.m. Central Time. This new moon is at 28 degrees of Scorpio, the sign of transformation, secrets, power, and rebirth. This lunation is a clean, dark new moon. But what makes this new moon extraordinary is that it is a micromoon. The moon is at its farthest point from Earth, and this is the most distant new moon of the entire year. Astrologically, that means the energy is deeply internalized. It's not loud and explosive, it's stealth power. Think of it as a compressed seed of destiny, tiny to the eye, massive in what it can grow. On top of that, this Scorpio new moon is tightly conjunct Mercury in retrograde, sitting on almost the exact same degree. What astrologers call a cazimi, a moment of laser-sharp clarity, in the very heart of Mercury's retrograde cycle. Mercury is retrograde from November 9th to November 29th, so this lunation is literally about rewriting your story, revising contracts with yourself, with the universe, and with other people. And it doesn't stop there. At the time of this new moon, 5 planets are retrograde: Mercury, Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. That many retrogrades at once is a cosmic command: slow down, review, reclaim your power, and correct the patterns that have been blocking abundance. Jupiter in Cancer is direct. This lunation isn't about easy external flows of abundance. It's about shadow work within, clearing the money blocks, trust wounds, and power games that have been sitting in your energy field for years. Shadow work for abundance. This is your chance to expose and clear the deepest money blocks, trust wounds, power games around giving and receiving, and any energetic contracts that keep you playing small. Element breakdown. Water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What you'll feel: extra sensitive, psychic, highly attuned to others' motives around money and resources. Old grief, betrayal, or intimacy wounds surfacing around shared finances, support, or safety. Use this energy to cut energetic cords to people or situations that drain you financially or emotionally. Rewrite your beliefs about what you deserve in love and money. Watch out for getting stuck in obsessive thought loops about past hurt, slipping into martyr mode, or overgiving to those who don't reciprocate. Ritual. Take a cleansing bath with salt and essential oil. As you soak, speak out loud the patterns you're done repeating: debts, toxic exes, cycles of giving more than you receive. Drain the tub and visualize those patterns leaving with the water. Affirmation: I transform my pain into power and my emotions into clear guidance for abundance. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What you'll feel: pressure around money agreements, business deals, long-term commitments, and the foundations you've built. A push-pull between wanting stability and craving freedom from old roles. Use this energy to audit your financial and energetic contracts, business partnerships, living situations, silent agreements. Upgrade your boundaries, what you will and will not do for money, stability, or security. Watch out for making sudden, rebellious decisions just for the sake of freedom during Mercury retrograde. Staying stuck in how I've always done it when your soul is screaming for a redesign. Ritual. Write down every recurring financial or work obligation. Next to each one write, expands me or contracts me. Anything that contracts you goes on a separate list labeled ready to transform. Under this new moon, pick at least one and commit to releasing or restructuring it within the next 28 days. Affirmation: I build wealth and stability on aligned agreements that honor my worth. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What you'll feel: mental overload, decision fatigue, or a strong urge to reorganize your entire system. Habits, schedule, mindset. Big realizations about how your daily habits either sabotage or support your abundance. With Mercury retrograde tightly fused with the new moon, your thoughts, words, stories are being rewritten. Use this energy to edit your inner script, the phrases you silently repeat about money, success, and value. Clean up your information diet, less doom scrolling, more focused study, and aligned strategy. Watch out for overanalyzing every feeling instead of embodying the shift. Getting lost in research mode instead of taking small, grounded action. Ritual. Do a mind dump journaling session. Write 3 pages of all your thoughts about money, work, and worth, uncensored. Then, circle every sentence beginning with, I always, I never, or I can't. These are your belief codes. Under this new moon, choose at least 3 and write a new version in your favor. Affirmation. My mind speaks a new language of wealth, clarity, and possibility. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What you'll feel: a surge of desire to cut ties with something that's held you back years. Intense insight about where you've given your power away, often to be liked, chosen, or supported. With the upcoming Saturn-Neptune conjunction in 0° Aries manifesting later, February 2026, especially Aries is standing at the edge of a whole new life chapter. Use this energy to commit to one bold inner change, a pattern you are truly done repeating. Align your spiritual practice and your real-world goals so there's no longer a separation of spiritual life versus material life. Watch out for impulsive burn-it-all-down moments during Mercury retrograde, power struggles with people threatened by your evolution. Ritual light: a black candle for release and a gold candle for power. On one paper, write the identity you're releasing. The version of me who always settles. The version of me who fears success. On another, write the identity you're claiming. Safely burn the old story and speak your new identity out loud 3 times. Affirmation. I courageously reclaim my power and step into a destiny that matches my true fire. How to work with this Scorpio micromoon. Because this is a micromoon, the farthest new moon of the year, its power is subtle but incredibly deep. This is less about big flashy manifestations and more about changing the code in your subconscious, especially around money, intimacy, and power. Here's a simple ritual you can use no matter your sign. Clear your space. Wipe your front door with a little salt water. Physically tidy the area where you'll sit. This tells your subconscious, I am making room. Name the shadows. In your journal, answer, where do I still feel powerless around money or support? Who or what do I still resent when it comes to abundance? What fear would I be embarrassed to admit I still carry? Rewrite the contract. On a fresh page, write, under the Scorpio new moon, I now choose. List the new agreements you're making. To receive more, to trust your intuition, to be paid fairly, to stop overgiving. Seal it with breath and flame. Take 9 slow, intentional breaths, inhaling the feeling of power, exhaling old shame. Then light a candle and read your new agreements out loud. Place your paper under a crystal or beside a glass of water, or beneath your pillow overnight as an energetic anchor. Align with the retrogrades. Over the next 28 days, focus less on forcing big external changes and more on reviewing budgets and business models. Mercury, Jupiter retrograde. Cleaning up emotional leaks and energetic clutter. Saturn and Neptune retrograde. Listening for where your life wants more authenticity and less pretending, especially around security and self-worth. Uranus retrograde in Taurus. We will not see this exact combination of a Scorpio micromoon, Mercury Cazimi in retrograde, 5 retrogrades, and this Saturn-Neptune cycle again for decades. New moon in Scorpio. Abundance affirmations. Repeat these during or after your ritual. I release every secret fear around money and step into clear, confident receiving. I am safe, supported, and worthy of lasting overflow abundance. I now dissolve all subconscious vows of struggle, scarcity, and self-sabotage. My energy, my time, and my gifts are valuable, and I allow them to be richly rewarded. I trust my intuition to guide every financial and spiritual decision I make. I welcome aligned opportunities, soul-level clients, and divine partnerships into my life. I am no longer controlled by the past. I am powered by the lessons it gave me. Every day, my relationship with money becomes cleaner, healthier, and more sacred. I magnetize resources, support, and miracles that match my highest self. Under this Scorpio new moon, I choose transformation, power, and prosperity that lasts. If this message resonates with your spirit, and you're ready to use this rare Scorpio new moon to rewrite your destiny, please like the video, share it with another conquer who needs it, comment your zodiac sign and your new abundance identity below, and subscribe to Awake and Conquer. This community is here to walk with you as you release the old stories and rise into the limitless life you truly deserve.